Gloria was in a loving relationship with Eric, her boyfriend of 3 years. They were each other's everything, and their relationship was built on trust and honesty. However, one day, while tidying up Eric's closet, Gloria stumbled upon a secret that would shake the foundation of their relationship. She found a long, silky skirt in a deep shade of purple, unlike anything Eric had ever worn. Gloria was shocked and couldn't understand why her boyfriend would have a skirt in his closet. She felt like she had been hit in the stomach, and her thoughts raced with possibilities of infidelity and deceit. She was left feeling confused and hurt, unable to comprehend why the person she loved and trusted the most could be hiding something from her. Gloria confronted Eric, who was sitting on the couch watching TV, holding up the skirt and demanding an explanation. Eric's expression changed from calm to panic as he saw the skirt in Gloria's hands. Gloria accused him of cheating, and Eric struggled to find an explanation. He tried to reassure her, but Gloria was inconsolable. She felt like her world had been turned upside down, and she couldn't understand why Eric would keep something like this from her. Over the next few days, Gloria struggled to shake off the feeling of betrayal and confusion. She didn't know what to make of the skirt that she had found in Eric's closet, and she couldn't help but think that he was keeping secrets from her. On their next date, Gloria confronted Eric about the skirt. They were sitting in a quiet Italian restaurant, sipping red wine and picking at their pasta when she finally mustered up the courage to speak. "Eric, I need to talk to you about something," she said, her voice quivering slightly. Eric's expression changed, and for a moment, Gloria thought that she had finally uncovered his secret. But instead of confessing, he simply looked down at his plate and pushed his food around with his fork. Gloria's heart sank. "Eric, please talk to me," she said. "I need to know what's going on." For a long time, Eric was silent, and Gloria thought that he was going to brush her off and refuse to talk. But then he took a deep breath and looked up at her. "Gloria, I have something to tell you," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "I'm addicted to cross-dressing." Gloria's eyes widened in shock, and for a moment, she was speechless. She had never heard of such a thing before, and she had no idea how to react. "What do you mean you're addicted to cross-dressing?" she asked, her voice shaking. "It's something that I've been struggling with for a long time," Eric said. "I love wearing women's clothing, and it makes me feel beautiful and free, but I know that it's not socially acceptable, and I've been trying to hide it from everyone." After Gloria found out about Eric's addiction to cross-dressing, she was feeling confused and unsure of what to do. She loved Eric deeply, but the thought of him cross-dressing was unsettling to her. She decided to talk to some of her close friends about it to get a different perspective. Gloria read articles, watched videos, and even joined online forums where people openly discussed their experiences with cross-dressing. The more she learned, the more she began to realize that it was a legitimate form of self-expression and a way for people to express their gender identity. With a newfound understanding and acceptance of cross-dressing, Gloria felt more confident in her relationship with her boyfriend. She was still a little uneasy about the idea, but she was willing to work through her feelings and support her boyfriend in his journey. Gloria set up a date with Eric to talk things over and see where they stood. They met at a quiet park, sitting on a bench and looking out at the calm lake. She took a deep breath and started the conversation. "I want to talk about what happened," she said. "I've been doing some research, and I want to understand more about cross-dressing and why it's important to you." Her boyfriend looked relieved and grateful for her willingness to listen. "It's a part of who I am," he said. "It's not something I can ignore or hide away. Wearing women's clothing makes me feel beautiful and confident. It's a way for me to express my gender identity." Gloria listened as her boyfriend opened up to her, sharing his experiences and feelings. She could see the passion and love in his eyes as he spoke, and she knew that this was a part of him that she needed to accept and embrace. By the end of the conversation, Gloria and her boyfriend had both come to a new understanding and acceptance of each other. They left the park with a renewed commitment to their relationship, ready to navigate the challenges that lay ahead. As the days passed, Gloria and Eric talked more and more about his cross-dressing. Eric was finally able to open up to her about the reason why he had always felt drawn to women's clothing and why it was such an important part of his life. Gloria was able to understand and accept Eric's feelings, and they were able to move forward as a couple. However, the road ahead was not always easy. There were still many people in their lives who did not understand or accept Eric's cross-dressing, and the couple faced many challenges as they tried to navigate these relationships. But despite the difficulties, Gloria and Eric remained committed to each other, and they supported each other through it all. As they worked through their challenges, Gloria and Eric came to appreciate each other even more. Gloria learned to love and accept all parts of Eric, including his cross-dressing, and Eric learned to be more open and confident about his true self. They found that their love for each other was stronger than ever and that nothing could stand in their way. One day, Gloria and Eric decided to take a trip to a cross-dressing retreat where Eric could fully embrace his love for women's clothing in a supportive and accepting environment. They had an amazing time, and Gloria was struck by how happy and free Eric was when he was cross-dressed. As they returned home from their trip, Gloria and Eric knew that they had found a new level of understanding and acceptance for each other. They were more in love than ever, and they were excited for their future together. From that day forward, Gloria and Eric remained steadfast in their love for each other, and they faced whatever challenges came their way with determination and understanding. They proved to everyone that love truly knows no bounds, and that there is nothing that can stand in the way of two people who are meant to be together.